I wonder if there's any keyboards with a touchpad. Let's see here. Windows, touchpad, keyboards. Let's see what pops up. No, no, I don't want a touchpad on the side. No, these are all kind of whack. What the heck? Hmm. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Hey yo, yeah, you right there. You looking for a keyboard with a built-in trackpad? I might just have just what you're looking for. Let me go find it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, here it is. All right, this bad boy, the CLVX1. It's got a trackpad built under the keys, and you don't even need another device. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna go ahead and hook you up. But there's one thing you gotta promise me, and that is, hey, you ain't heard or seen from me. Hopefully you guys liked that intro. Speaking of, thank you. Alright, so when you first open the box, you're greeted with a nice cool effect, almost looking as if it's being initialized and ready to be used. I thought it was very unique and cool. I couldn't get it to replicate it any other way, so I mean, I guess if you don't pay attention, you might miss it. So after taking it out, you're greeted with a nice braided USB-C cable and an instruction manual, but we know we just look at it real quick, throw it back in there because we don't need all that. We hook all this up. I did want to mention that this is a Kickstarter project. I'm part of their beta testing program, and I'm no means being paid. I ain't being paid at all, but I ain't being told to give it only praises or say good things about it. This is my own honest opinion about the product, and I just want to let you know that up front. But if you do want to check out the Kickstarter, I'll throw it in the description. I believe the sales are cut off at the moment, but I believe they did say that they will start it back up soon-ish, so just be on the lookout. So yeah, so that'll be linked in the description, and let's move on. So when you're setting it up, you have the option of either Bluetooth or hardwired. I did hardwired in this instance, but it does have three options, or three profiles, I should say, whenever you're first or whenever you're trying to connect to Bluetooth, which is great, especially coming from someone that uses a mouse on multiple devices. Being able to have something that can replace that mouse on all those devices instead of just one is great. All right, so on first touch, here's the device. But on first touch, you can tell it feels premium. It's got a little weight to it. It's rigid, and the keys have a very nice tactile feeling. I don't know if you can hear this, but yeah, it's a great typing experience, especially just taking it out the box, and something I enjoy. It's got per RGB or per key RGB customizable effects that you can do and change in the app that I'll get into a little later, and auto brightness, which will change the brightness based on the environment you're in. Or if you want to, you can just simply change it by swiping up here to brighter, and if you want to lower the brightness, you just swipe it right there. Pretty cool, I think so anyways. But yeah. Alright, so the moment you've been waiting for, the built-in trackpad. So as you'll see on the keyboard, the white lines outlining the keys are how big the trackpad is. So it is a pretty big trackpad. I like it. It's got pretty good precision, as well as it supports all gestures, point and click, drag and drop, as well as left click and right click, and 3 and 4 swipe gesture controls as well, and taps. So it also, when you're typing, it switches from trackpad to typing pretty quickly. You can change it within the app as well to be super fast, or if you want it a little on the slower side, you can do that. And then if you just want to use it as a regular keyboard, you just simply hit this type button. It'll highlight, let you know that it is in typing only mode, and then there, if you just feel like using it again. All right, let's hop over into the Touch on Keys app, which is the app that it comes with. So on the right hand side, when you first open it, you'll see that there's a Discord link. You can go in there and let them know if you got a keyboard. Hey, I got a keyboard. They'll give you different permissions based on your role in there, and you can ask them questions and ask for troubleshooting tips if you're having any issues, and that's just a general way for you to get some support. If you scroll down a little more, you'll be taken to a website that's it hosts a collection of their videos that help you tailor the keyboard experience to whatever you need, whether someone, a developer like myself, a video editor, or someone that just uses regular Office apps. You can go in there, watch videos, and figure out how to create your own gestures or gestures for your liking. In the touch area, like I showed in the touch slider, that you can customize the left touch slider and the right touch slider. Right now I have it on brightness for the yellow, and on the right side for purple I have the volume control. And some other things right now, once we go to the actual gestures, you'll notice that whenever you are customizing the 3 points or the 3-finger slide left, up, and down, some of the text goes off the screen or off the fitted area, and you just can't read it all sometimes. I have reached out to them, and they actually provided me an update, so I'll include that screenshot in there. You can't, so that's like another thing, the text cuts off, as well as you can't resize the app yet, but those are both works in progress. So seeing them being proactive about issues that their users are having is another reason I really like this product. So another thing that it has is it has per I guess profile or application customization as well. So in the top right, if you look, you'll see that it has like a Chrome, an Edge, a Photoshop, a Premiere, and a After Effects or Adobe Illustrator profile tab. If you click on it, you can change the specific gesture based on the application that you're in, which is something that I think is going to make productivity even better for those that actually can utilize it all. I've messed around with the Premiere, obviously, for editing this video just to get a nice taste, and I will say when it works, it's great. Currently, there's some issues that I've been running into that I've been letting them know, and they've been pretty proactive. Like in the beginning, whenever I said the trackpad is pretty precise, when I first got it, it was tough to get the cursor to be like where you want to get it, like in between 2 letters or something. I reached out to them 2 days later, they gave me an update, and it's working much better. So that's just something else to be wary of. All right, now let's get to some of the pros of the device that I've encountered. So the biggest thing for me is having that, like I said at the beginning, having that laptop feel at all times. I've always felt like I've been the most productive with it, and that, like I said, is what I've been chasing. The biggest thing for me is the gesture support. Like I showed in the app, we can customize it on a per profile or per like application basis. So whether it's so I'm developing and I'm using the Google Chrome and I need to swipe through a bunch of tabs, I can just instantly go, like, without even picking up my fingers, I can just swipe through, swipe out, open up applications or select them much faster instead of having to use my mouse at 90% of the time. So I have found that I don't really need to use my mouse, but there's just habits that I do, so I just keep it there, so it's like a habit to pick it up, or if there's certain things that I'm having issues with, I will. Now, there aren't pros without cons. So like I said at the beginning, since it's still in beta, I'm still testing things out, but I did notice that the trackpad wasn't active or wasn't as accurate. So I'd reach out, let them know, they'd get back to me 3 days later, and boom, it was a lot better than whenever I first got it. And so it's great just seeing a team that is actively doing things for their users to make them have the best experience. And it just gives you the peace of mind, especially if you're going to invest in a device like this over time. Being able to know that it's going to get better with your feedback is just amazing. So another big thing is while typing, sometimes I guess maybe my palm triggers something and it will just like close down on my apps, or I had to like try to swipe up to get it working, as well as sometimes the gestures for certain devices or certain profiles don't work. So sometimes if I have it on the Premiere Pro, I'm in Premiere Pro, it won't work, but if I switch it out, the gestures will work. That is something I've noticed, and I've reached out to them, and that's just something else that they're working on. But yeah, that could just be because I have it on the quickest time, as you see in the app, that you can customize how fast the switches from typing to trackpad, and that's just something else that I got to play with. All right, so overall thoughts. I think it's a great device in concept, especially if you're someone that's like me, an extreme multitasker. Or if you're even a keyboard hobbyist or someone that just wants a new experience or like I said, the laptop experience at your desktop, I think it's a great investment. Being able to not only keep that laptop experience, but also being able to switch from device to device, pretty simple. Say if you're at home and you work at home to do this, and you want to take this keyboard to work, it's easy just to set up that profile. You don't have to worry about it, and you can keep that same trackpad experience like I've been wanting for a good minute. But for now, I think since it is still in beta and I'm actively testing it, I'm probably going to be switching back and forth between it and using my main keyboard up there that I have it just sitting up there at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going back and forth, not to just get tied to a device like this, but to just continue what I was doing. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If there's something that you want me to test specifically with it, please comment below and I'll be sure to get to it. And like if you enjoyed, and sub if you want more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.